Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the first time we're meeting, my name is Johnny, and here I talk about true crime and kind of teach people a little bit about investigating and behind the scenes and stuff like that. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I want to do a quick release on something that just came out today. It was a reporter that was arrested at a press briefing for the governor of Ohio on his train crash. Now, and looking at this video, it looks like this reporter is legally there. He's at a public place. He's invited by the governor. It's a press conference. The guy works for NewsNation. He's there with a camera crew, or one person actually on the camera, and he starts getting into his broadcast. I think the press release or the press conference was supposed to start at 3. The governor was 2 hours late, so all of these reporters have been there shooting B-roll, shooting, other segments, is kind of leading on to it. And then it starts at 5, and this reporter is kind of finishing up. Somebody says, hey, you need to finish it up. The governor walks out. Doesn't look like anybody from the press corps for the governor walked out and said, hey, like they do at the White House, hey, you guys got 5 minutes. The president will be out in 2, and everybody kind of starts wrapping it up and lets him know when he's going to come out. So all of a sudden, the governor just walks out, and this guy's still doing his coverage. He tells the reporter, hey, I've got to wrap it up, and then it ends up kind of going bad from there. So I'm going to let you watch and let me know your thoughts on this.
And we're in the command center. So as we all listen back there and I listen here, you'll learn the latest. Nicole?
All right, Evan, we know that you're keeping an eye on all of that. We'll check back in with you later. Thank you, Evan.
For the safe return to Axeways, posted on this process. And to our fellow state service partners, emergency service personnel, and authorities at the local, state, and federal levels for your tireless work and valuable expertise. I would also like to...
Now, at this point, it looks like he's having a discussion with some people. I'm assuming they're sheriff's deputies that are in green, and they're talking to him. Now, once again, he's allowed to be there. It's a public event. He's not trespassing. So I don't know what happened from the time he wrapped it up, if he had a conversation with somebody or how this goes down. But all of a sudden now they're putting their hands on him. So let's keep it going.
Please. You guys, he's a national correspondent. You cannot do this.
I'm a reporter with NewsNation. It's all being recorded right now.
This is horrible.
Because you can't talk to people about doing their jobs.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this.
What's that?
Now, one thing I don't like about what he said was you can't talk to somebody about doing their jobs. That's probably not a great statement because, officials or law enforcement or anybody that has a duty to make sure that place is secure has the authority to walk up and talk to you. All right. And so there's this give and take, right? There's a give and take with professionalism, right? And if these deputies are new and they don't get a lot of calls and they don't know how to de-escalate things, but if a reporter's there legally, he's got a camera crew there, whatever the conversation is, you could take it outside, get a supervisor over there, de-escalate it. Hey, okay, you're all right to be here. You just can't be filming, But the guy had already stopped. So I'm not sure what the conflict is. I'm not sure why he's being taken into custody. So let's keep watching.
This is horrible.
This is what it's like to be a black reporter in 2023.
Evan, I'm so sorry. Evan, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Sia.
Roll over, sir.
Check that. It's a little tight.
You don't want your butt.
Can you please loosen this because
We
it
will, as soon as you
hurts?
stand
That
up.
one's a little tight, so we already
Oh my
loosened it.
God.
Thank you very much.
This is horrible.
Can someone help me?
Yeah, we're helping you, Mom.
Evan, I'm sorry. Oh my God. This is horrible.
Doing a live shot.
What happened to you, Matt? What happened?
I got arrested because I was trying to do a live report about what people need to know.
And he's been here all week.
I've been here all
You
week.
can't do this to him. This is wrong. Why are you arresting him?
Thank you, Sia. I'm really asking if I really want to go fix it.
This is horrible.
It's going to be on the national news just because I'm trying to do my job. Why was he arrested?
Failure to comply.
This is his First
Failing to
Amendment
comply
right.
about doing the First Amendment.
He was
You
told to
guys
leave
are
and he didn't leave.
distracting from what the governor needs to tell the
It is literally my
Why
job to be
are
there.
you arresting Evans? Why are you arresting Evans? He's a national correspondent with NewsNation. He's been on the ground all
ridiculous.
week.
Just
covering
trying to
the
tell
story.
people stories.
What is the problem? Searching all
Yeah. All right, just bring my phone, Bob. It's fine.
I don't have anything. My phone was thrown on the
So there you have it. That's the whole thing that went down. So you saw him broadcasting. He looks like he has to wrap it up. He turns around and walks away with his phone initially. And next thing you know, he's talking with 4 people around him. So there was obviously a conversation that happened with the journalist and law enforcement. Unless he did something to violate the law or did something where it warranted him being asked to leave. It would have had to have been something egregious because he's allowed to be there. You know, something obnoxious or out of control where they asked him to leave. They're going to have to justify why they asked him to leave if that's the deal. And if he says, I'm not leaving, I have the right to be here. And they said, we're giving you a lawful order to leave based on whatever just happened. And he doesn't leave. Now we're getting into probable cause that now you're trespassed because we've given you a lawful order to leave. And they may have a law failure to comply. I thought I heard the reporter say, or the sheriff's deputy say failure to comply. So there's probably some law. There's probably some law on the books, but it's got to be a lawful order, right? So I don't know. We shall see. He got released from jail. I think he spent 5 hours in jail and got released. And I guess the governor apologized for it and says, the news media has the right to be there. So something happened in that short time span. Not really sure what it is, but I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's other ways to handle those kind of things. We ran press conferences all the time. I was involved in press conferences and the media was there. The only time we ever really got involved with media to a certain extent, and they were usually respectful, was when they got too close to a crime scene. And then we'd have to run yellow tape up. But when we run yellow tape up, they'd stay behind the yellow tape. So, it's a tough thing to be in, but I'm not really sure it justified putting this guy on the ground and taking him to jail for 5 hours and booking him on a couple charges. Not really sure, but we'll come to find out. We'll see soon or left. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you guys think about that. It doesn't feel good just from what I see. There may be more to the story, but a guy this year covering a news conference, all of a sudden he's taken to the ground and taken out of there. Something happened in between there, but just from what I see, it doesn't look good for law enforcement. So, and we're better than that. Law enforcement's better than that. You got to be able to talk to people as humans and take the high road and be a human about it, right? If he disrupted this for 10 seconds while the governor's walking on stage, no fault of his own, they weren't given any warning, then it's over. Like, the damage has been done. Like, are you done? Yeah, okay, good. You got to be quiet. No problem. Thank you very much. That's it. Conversation over. Now, whether he said, hey, don't talk to me, I could do what I want to do. Now that starts to escalate things, right? He's not going to say much. When he got out of jail, he said, I can't really say a whole lot just because obviously he's got charges pending against him. But we'll find out. I feel sorry for this reporter that got taken down to the ground. Media should be treated good as long as they're complying with the safety and security of keeping the governor safe. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys always. My law dogs are out there. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit the like button, and that way when I go live, we can kind of go live together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.